So, what do you study?
I study philosophy, politics and economics
At
at the University of Oxford.
Studying literature and philosophy at the University of Oxford.
What is your best advice for getting into university?
My best advice is to have confidence in yourself. I followed what I was actually interested in rather than just like reading the books that I thought everyone should read. I read ones that I thought, this really interests me.
I think on one side your letter of recommendation has to be by someone who is at least an expert in the field that you're looking to research, at least for me as a postgraduate. And then I would have to say your statement of purpose, so your research proposal and what is the area you're really passionate about. And you really have to show how passionate you are and that you're going to have to study that for several years. So.
Practice the admissions tests, little and often, every day. I think I had a really good personal statement. I spent time on that.
I studied English literature at St Catherine's College in Oxford.
I'm studying musculoskeletal sciences at the University of Oxford.
I study Spanish and linguistics. I would say that when you're in the interview, just be as relaxed as possible and be yourself, because the tutors are they're essentially doing a mock tutorial, which is how we learn here, that's our classes, and they're essentially trying to find out if they enjoy teaching you. So
I'd say it's enthusiasm and being able to show the people that you're applying to how enthusiastic you are about the subject they've devoted their lives to.
I think that it's really important to have a strong recommendation letter. Find a recommender that you've worked with a lot, that knows you really well and can speak to like your character as well as your work ethic. That might get brought up in an interview.
just try and be as relaxed as possible, try and enjoy it, try and build a relationship with them if you can within that interview.
Determination in the interview process. I think I had 6 interviews, so it was determination. But I guess, yeah, just reading a lot, which is maybe a very basic answer.
I study history and English at the University of Oxford.
I study a PhD in theoretical physics at the University of Oxford.
I do medicine at Magdalen College, Oxford.
I came from a non-fee paying state school, and I think there's loads of access programs that you can do. So I did one called Zero Gravity that was really good, and it helps you kind of with your personal statement and your interview.
First of all, obviously you have to work hard and do well in your studies. Personally, I never liked doing anything to just simply put on my CV, like doing extracurricular things that I wasn't committed to. So, but it is always good to have those things. So I'd say find something that you're genuinely passionate about, and you don't want it just for the CV, you want to do it anyway.
I'd say you really have to have a passion for your subject such that you can work really, really hard. Lots of wider reading around the subject. Everyone here is really into their subject and really interested in it. And you have to do, for my degree it's 6 years, so you have to really enjoy it to be here, I think.
There's loads of support out there for you if you want to get in. And it's kind of, you just have to get over the hurdle of thinking, I can apply and I can do this, and there's all the support out there for you if you want it. You just have to look for it. But there's loads of things that'll help you get in.
For example, I made a series of videos on YouTube for GCSE physics, which I did at the time, which turned out to be a good talking point in the end. So that sort of thing is always good.
Reading material from recent papers, so articles, so beyond your current learning, so new research and stuff. Because here there's a big focus on new research and exciting new things.
Physics and philosophy at the University of Oxford.
I'm doing history and I'm in my final year at the University of Oxford. Yeah.
I think it's looking very carefully at what the admissions requirements are. So for sciences, that tends to be an entrance exam, and doing really well in the entrance exam tends to be the best way to get in. It'll be different for humanities, but it's looking at what they want and being very good at exactly that. I would do a mock interview, definitely, multiple of those. If there's an entrance exam, I'd do multiple practice exams.
I think just not being, if you get an interview, I think not being afraid to say anything, just tell the tutors all your thought processes, because there's no such thing as a silly thought. You're just responding to what you've got in front of you, and that's good. Whatever you can come up with is great.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. I hope that helps.